I would. Long time no see. God, I'm doing so good. How's life been treating you? Have a good stream today? To move my streaming time to the evenings. Throwing in the rag for the night? Today is all about like sort of exploration using no skin tones. Yeah, a lot of colors that you wouldn't expect to see various areas. Like, really enjoying painting people without having to use just skin tones. I guess it's color exercise. Thank you so much. Look at me. Hey, thanks for stopping by and have a good night. I lived in Japan for yeah, about 4 years in total. Barashi. I'm gonna turn up the volume on my mic a little bit, so hopefully you guys can hear a little better. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Awesome. Much better. Great. I was like noticing on my meters that like sometimes it was cutting out, so I raised the gain a little bit. So, Rig, do you speak Japanese at all? I see you know the word wonderful. We've been talking about Japanese, and another one of our streamer pals speaks Japanese fluently. I believe she is a teacher, and so it's cool to find others who also speak it. Oh, awesome! Is that person here right now on the stream? Because we could definitely go off in Japanese if she wants to. It would be just like hanging out with Atai-san again, who sometimes hangs out here on the stream. I wonder how that guy's doing. It's been like a while since I've seen him now. Yeah, that'd be way fun. That would be way cool. By the way, I'm having that show on the 19th of September. And I'm excited to like be able to hang like your portrait and stuff at that show. It's going to be fun to be able to have people from the stream like have their portraits be in the show and stuff too. Hey, Butcher Goat, thank you so much for the follow. Will you post pics from your show on Insta? Yeah, totally. If I don't like make it a post, it'll for sure be a story, so yeah. Bug Life, I forget like which part of the country you're from. Can you remind me? Yeah, I'm super excited too. Whoa! Whoa, I didn't know you were originally from Texas. How old were you when you moved over? When you ventured across the Pacific. Haha, it took a long, long journey. I was in the 6th grade. A long, long journey. Oh my gosh, you must have swam for forever. Easily like a month of just straight swimming, I bet, right? Oh! Of course you would ride dolphins. I mean, who would swim when you could just take a dolphin instead? Or an orca. You know, casual. I love it. It's so funny. Like, I got this like friend like down on the barrier reef, and he's just like got the sweetest like dolphin hookups. I can get you a discount if you want, you know. Dude, but I hear that like actually dolphins have a pretty sophisticated like means of like communicating and stuff. Do you think that one day we'll be ever able to communicate with dolphins? You guys go way back, way back. I swear like half of these lo-fi songs have quotes from Alan Watts like that. But you know, that's cool and all, but Might be a little overused. Just a little bit. There was a study done where scientists were trying to get dolphins to speak and communicate in English. It was horrible, horrible practices, but still fascinating. Well, yeah, you know, like the whole speaking organs that, you know, a dolphin's mouth and our mouths are just like so different. I can't imagine that sound travels well underwater either, in the same way that, you know, I can't speak English underwater, you know what I mean? It's like, even if I tried to, like, you wouldn't be hearing it, so it seems like there's a lot of problems with that experiment to begin with. So I was actually talking to like a Japanese friend recently who was like, who couldn't understand like why Western people care about whales so much and why it was like so bad to eat whales. And to be honest, like it was a really weird conversation. They were basically like making the point that like whales are basically like fish, any other type of fish, which I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I can sort of like understand that like the animals that are okay to eat and not okay to eat are sort of like weird, and it changes based on the country you live in. Anyways, I don't want to get too deeply into that, but it was like it was super interesting. Did you guys know that like it's actually like not like too uncommon for like people to eat horse in Japan? I can see both sides of it. I mean, it has a cultural context and can change even based on region. For example, India and cows. Oh yeah. Wait, so are there regions of India that eat cows? Yeah. Yeah, there's actually a type of sushi in Japan called like bazashi. Might actually be technically sashimi. I didn't have it, but anyways, it's horse. Raw horse meat. Oh, like that makes me wonder, is there like anything that in Australia is like totally normal to eat, but like when you came to America, people were like super weird about it? Or maybe vice versa, like things that like Americans were eating that you're like, whoa, why are you eating that? Oh, it's a religion-y thing. I see. Yeah, I heard the cows were like sacred in India. Never heard about why. Oh, speaking of India, this is so random, but like the lady at the post office today was from India, and we were like talking about how often she goes back and visits her family in India, and I guess she has family in Dubai as well, and it was fun. Like, I've never really had an opportunity to talk to Indian people besides when they are working at a call center and like they are doing customer support for me. Kangaroo! I can go ham on some Vegemite. Wait, so do Australians eat kangaroo? Is that what you're saying? Whoa, you lived in Dubai as well, jeez. Oh, and you're currently in Texas. Do you happen to have any relationship to someone who works in the oil industry? Just taking a swing in the dark with that one, but yeah, there are some places that will cook it and consume it. I like that you use the verb consume. it seems to like distance you from this like way of eating. Have you ever had kangaroo? And if so, what do you think about it? Oh, I hit the nail right on the head. Hell yeah. So is that like, are you yourself like doing that kind of work, or is that like more like a parent of yours? Pug Life, I have no idea how old you are, but I figured that like you're on your own doing your own thing. But maybe you have family who did that, like a parent?
There's 4-track cassette recorders, but those aren't considered professional. This is considered a professional multi-track recorder.
It was so gamey. Hey! Like, to be honest, I eat like a mostly pescatarian diet. Like, I'm not like super strict about it or anything. So if like people like make me dinner and it has meat, like I typically eat it. But like I never buy it myself. You know what I mean? Like, I think like in college I just got in the habit of like not buying a lot of meat because it like saved money, and I was like trying to be a little bit more environmentally conscious back in the day. But now I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I guess I feel bad for animals too. There's a lot. I don't think about it too much. I just don't like to eat meat a whole lot. My dad was in the oil business. I work in marketing. Cool. Hey. The Pug Life. I should pay you sometime to hang out with me, and then we can talk about marketing stuff, because I have a painter's mind and I suck at marketing stuff. Yep. But I'm willing to learn, you know? And I'm totally willing to do what I gotta do to be a more business savvy art dude. Yeah. So if you ever like got tips or like, you know, have a few ideas, I'd love to sort of talk with you about them. That'd be tons of fun. I could even make a cup of coffee. I was strictly vegetarian for about 2 years, and honestly just now have added fish in recently. Cool. So, how do you feel about sushi? Oh my gosh, feel free to ask me any questions you have. You can DM me, BM me. I got made tips. Mad tips? And places where to start. You don't gotta pay me, lol. Dude, but like that's like your profession, you know? That's like your GOB job. And, you know, sometimes I paint people for free, but like usually not. You know, gotta pay rent and stuff, right? So, but seriously, like, if you ever got some time, let's hang out. Let's talk about marketing stuff. Oh my god, it was literally one of the things I missed the most when I went vegetarian. Yeah, sushi, life is fun with sushi. I like fish in general too. Oh my god, can I tell you like one of my favorite things to do like in like this area, like the Pacific Northwest? It's clamming and like looking for shellfish on the beach. Like you can take a bucket and like a little hand shovel and like look for like places where there's like little bubbles coming out on the beach, and like you can just dig for like only like 2 inches. You kind of have to feel around in the sand with your hands to find them sometimes, but then you can find clams, take them home, put them in miso soup, and it's so good. Or, you know, make like clam chowder, or like throw them into a white sauce. Okay, you can even put them in a red sauce, but I prefer like clams in like a white sauce. And it's so fun. Feel that for sure. Let me know your goals and where you want to go, and I can either give you my advice or get in touch with someone who will get you in the right direction. The pug life. You're the best. Yeah. Do you have like a super busy schedule this week? I'm like thinking that I have time on Thursday afternoon, which would be like your Thursday evening-ish. Also have time on Friday. Yep, I do. I was thinking about it in my mind, and yes. So, I don't know if like you're streaming or maybe I guess like going to your stream, you probably want to do game stuff when you're streaming, not talk about marketing, businessy stuff. So maybe we should like hang out on Discord or something. How does that sound? False. You are totally literate. Just you, like me and many other people, are prone to typoism. It happens. It happens to the best of us. And it goes without saying, the pug life is the best of us. Just kidding. Yeah, like I'm super swamped, so if you can send me where you're at. Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. I will sort of like put something together. And then, oh, I have your email, so I'll just email you. That's cool. Oh, pug life. The pug life. You are too kind. So, like, by the way, when you say marketing, are you like on a marketing team for a specific company, or like, are you like doing a marketing consulting thing? So, like, your company does only marketing for other companies? Ooh, I work with a company that supports entrepreneurs to hit their first million. Specifically train assistants on how to support their business owners. I also create marketing plans, all that boring stuff, but terribly important stuff. I am also the executive assistant to the business owners, so things are crazy. Specialize in appreciation-based marketing. Oh my god, it's a lot. I also help manage people's marketing campaigns and such. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Did you go to school for that? Or were you like born with like an interest in numbers and making the millions? So by the way, Depug Life, if you ever like see me doing something crazy, feel free to call me out on it, you know? For like 30 seconds I might be like, well, you see, well, I was just and I might not know what to say, but then I'll be like, oh, you're so right. How did I not notice this earlier? I literally went to school for psychopaths. I almost said psychopathy. Why would I say that? Psychology. I found this job and started as a customer service assistant, also known as a CSA, and have like 4 years of experience now. Whoa. That's like a whole degree's worth of experience. Excellent. I feel so like dumb. I said excellent and it made me want to eat eggs. Like an over easy egg. Do you guys ever do that? Where you say a word which sounds like a different word, which is a kind of food, and then after you say it, it like makes you want that food. Because like if that hasn't happened to you, this is actually my first time too, but it's actually a thing. But when I think about all the time it would take to make an egg, I feel like a little bit less motivated, but I do know that there's some chocolate. Fridge. Oh wait, no, I ate it all. No, never mind, there's not even chocolate in the fridge. I literally love eggs. Over easy with some toast sliced up into sticks. I was gonna say yes up until the sticks part because I haven't done that yet. That sounds like way fun. I'm gonna try cutting up my toast next time into itty bitty sticks. But yes, I love being able to dip the toast into the yolk, which I know some people really hate that, but I love it. That sounds so good. You know, that is one thing I do like about being an American. It's like, I like American breakfast. Which, you know, I don't even eat it all the time. It's almost like just once a week because it's so darn greasy, but I do like that about sort of American culture. It might not be the healthiest breakfast though, but it's a fun one. Right? By the way, I've never, not even once, had Vegemite. Do you like still love it even now? And still eat it regularly? 5 jars in your pantry. I hoard it. That's so funny. I heard it's really salty. Like, what is it supposed to be eaten with? Kangaroo? Or is that like a stereotype thingy? Would it taste good on kangaroo? Yeah, it's pretty salty. I usually put it on toast with a little margarine. You don't need much because it is so strong. Most Americans try it and like to try to slather it like peanut butter. But this is not the way. Note to self, Vegemite is not peanut butter. Peanut butter is peanut butter. Vegemite is mighty veggie. I'll keep this in mind. I wonder if any stores close to me sell it. I can Google this. Here, let's do that right now. Where can I buy Vegemite? You would like to use my current location. Don't allow. You can buy it at Costco. The British food store. Okay, I'm gonna click here. Apparently there's an Aussie bakery in southwest Seattle. This says cost plus world market, a world market. QFC, huh? I wonder if you can. This says QFC. I live kind of close to a QFC. I wonder if my QFC carries Vegemite. You know, don't trust me on the whole Costco thing. Cause like on the map, it's not showing it anywhere. Oh, you can buy it on Amazon. Oh, even better. I like this Reddit post. I decided I'd try to like this stuff, but I don't know where to buy it. Help. What is the equivalent of Vegemite in America? Funny. Oh my god. I just saw the weirdest like painting on Reddit. Look at this. It's a turtle like, I guess doing cocaine. Snorting something. The weirdest thing I've ever seen. Gotta upload it. Get a sausage roll and a meat pie if you go to the bakery. And Lamington. You know, I liked Bizarre more than Bizarre. Like, let's call the turtle Bizarre because that was pretty bizarre. That's like one of those things that you can't unsee. Trademarked. Bizarre. Pug Life, I'm so glad you decided to hang out today. I don't know. I think a little bit stressed out with all like the school stuff happening, but I feel like 50 times better than I did before the stream started. This might sound a little cheesy, so if you hate cheesy stuff, feel free to not listen. But like, kind of like, you know, I kind of like start streaming to get to know like more people and to share my art with people. But I'm kind of like surprised how like, sort of like the people who I stream for, like how much their support like really does help me, like in unexpected ways. Like definitely starting Twitch was like one of the best ideas ever. It helps me keep arting, keep painting. So thanks. Sobbing. It is funny because I have met some of the most amazing people via Twitch, and it is the only reason I keep doing it. I have been so lucky, and I love to be able to do that for other people. I'm just gonna cry happy tears over here. Oh, I like sort of feel bad at the same time, like, but like you're saying you're happy, so I guess I don't need to feel bad because I guess crying's not always a bad thing. Yay! No, I'm super happy too. Thank you for hanging out today. It's been, oh, and that like first time when you guys like, you know, raided and chilled with me, like, I don't know, it can be like hard, I think, as an, you know, kind of an artist starting out, feeling like, you know, that it's okay to do art. You know what I mean? It's like definitely a job with very little security. And so it's kind of cool to have people support you, no matter what like the phase is in the career, I think. It is a really beautiful thing. Yep. And I apologize for all of a sudden turning this into a very sentimental discussion. My bad. I was excited to see you were live after I was done. I was like, boom! I love that. No, I'm glad I was on too. cool. I hope I didn't make anybody uncomfortable. Yeah, no, it's been so much fun doing Twitch stuff, so. I've been thinking about sometimes playing games on here too. I haven't yet because, like, to be honest, I'm not very good at many games, or any games for that matter. But you know, like, it's kind of fun to hang out with the people on Twitch. So I thought maybe that would be fun. So kind of considering about it. Like, I know this is kind of mostly art stuff, but I wonder if that could be also a variety channel. What would I play? I don't know. It's such a good question. With my friends, I play games like Dauntless and Rust and Rocket League, which I'm really bad at. And then by myself, I play like these like real-time strategy games and like total war games. Well, in fact, I'm trash games, absolute trash. I think people stay for the conversations. Ooh, do you play Dauntless at all? I had one friend who was telling me that like I should play Sekiro and then stream that in Japanese, but like talk about it in English while playing it in Japanese, which sounded like a pretty fun idea. I need to save up for that game though. That'd be another $60. I play both Monster Hunter, and once I beat it, picked up Dauntless. Oh my god, yes. By the way, what was the OMG for? Like, I wonder which like thing you were commenting on. But yeah, Dauntless is way fun. I'm so bad at remembering the names of things though in Dauntless. I really like the like dual wield weapon, the something blades. And like right now, I'm like level like 15. So I haven't put in a huge amount of time, but quite a bit. Not quite a bit, I don't know, maybe like, how many hours would that be? Maybe like 15? 20? No, not 20, maybe 20? I don't know. Hey, you use those too? Yeah, aren't those like way fun? The chain blades! That's what they're called. Chain blades. If you say it like 7 times, you like won't forget it, right? Chain blades. Chain blades! I think I memorized it now. I won't forget that word ever again. Hey, what's your favorite weapon in Dauntless? Oh, the chain blades. Duh. Oh, I just said chain blades. Chain blades. Duh. The duh is important. It shows that you're not weak. Oh, you know what frustrates me so much is like sometimes I'll like do like the combo where you hit like the square button. I play like with my PlayStation 4 controller, but like I hit the square button 3 times and then like I go for the triangle button to like, you know, do like that one awesome combo, but I'll accidentally push the dodge button instead of like the triangle button. And like, so like I'll be like right about to use my sweet, you know, combo, and then all of a sudden I'll just jump out of the fight and I'll be like, oh no. And then I look like a noob. Oh, I hate that. Or if I accidentally launch myself off the map, done that way too many times. Yes, that is also quite frustrating. Especially like on that like desert map, you know what I'm talking about? Where like places where you wouldn't expect to like fall all the way down to the pit of never-ending woes. Like you just like do that. Like on every other map, there's usually grass or something underneath you. Like in many of those situations, but like sometimes like there's like really small crevices like in that one map, and it always throws me off. Wait, so you jump on one of the boosty things and launch yourself off the map, bro? I haven't done that before. Is that what you mean by launch yourself? Or are you talking about like with like R1? Like you push R1 to do like the whole like lunge at your enemy thing. That's so funny. So what is your favorite game to play right now? Or like recently? I play a lot of shooters with my boyfriend. He got me into gaming, to be honest. But I love anything story heavy. Me too. Like, without like a narrative, like sometimes like it's hard to continue on in a game. Which was one reason why when I played like Monster Hunter Generations, I felt like it was hard for me to get into. But like, well, also because like the game was kind of clunky too. I wasn't a big fan of Generations. I haven't played World yet, but that one looks way fun. But yeah, definitely was a huge fan of Skyrim because of that whole. I love the lore of that game. I also really like Final Fantasy too. Yeah, right? I love Skyrim. To be honest, like it's my favorite game, but it's not the game I've spent the most time playing. but like I love how like I feel when I play it, you know? Have you ever had like a game where like you play it and like even though it's like super addicting, like it just makes you frustrated every time you're done playing it? Like I never felt that way with Skyrim. Like every time I was done with Skyrim, it was just like, that was a good time. But I like have games where I played like for hours on end just because they're so addicting I can't stop, and I just like hate myself for like playing it for so long. Why don't I stream that? Stream Skyrim? Minecraft and Sims for me, they are oddly therapeutic. No, I totally get that. Sims, super fun. Like when I was an English teacher, I actually would like an ESL teacher, and working with Japanese people, I would encourage them to buy the game Sims, because like I think games are a good way to like get practical like use of language. Like, you know, like if you play Sims, you can see like a lot of sort of everyday kind of regular situations happening in life, and like, you know, you get a job and there's like, you know, you have a family and all that stuff, and you can learn and practice all those like vocabulary words and stuff. So yeah, I totally recommended a lot of my students to, if they wanted to have studies in sort of a fun way, that they should get Sims. Oh really? That's cool, man. I thought I was super original with that idea. I'm so happy though that other people are catching on. I like played Skyrim in Japanese for a while, but like I'm not gonna lie, like it was like super archaic, like samurai style Japanese, and it was super fun and interesting, but like after a while I was like, no one really talks like this, do they? Like if I like use these words that I'm learning from like playing this in Japanese in a typical everyday Japanese conversation, people are gonna think I'm super weebish. So I went back to playing in English. Gotta watch out for that stuff that's gonna make people discover how much of a weeb you actually are, right? Dude, that honestly like was like, I had like the awkward situation in my Japanese class my first year of teaching, where like I asked like the students on the first day, like, is there any questions that you guys have for me? Like, is there anything that you're concerned about the course or just want to know about me? And the first thing that like the students asked was like, do you have a body pillow? And I seriously had no idea what they were talking about, and I asked someone to like explain it to me, and it was super awkward. Now I know. Yeah, I had no idea how invasive that was at the time. Oh, but funny little like fact, like the word for body pillow in Japanese is really cute, actually. Like it literally translates to hug pillow. Like it's dakimakura, and daki like is from the verb daku, which means like to hug, and makura means pillow, so it's literally a hug pillow. Isn't that like super adorable? Oh, hug, right? It makes it sound so much more innocent. English makes it sound so like body pillow. You know what I mean? It's so much more carnal. Good job. Totally legible. And you'll have to write it on a customs format. And then they'll put a sticker on it. No. No. You'll decide that all at the... So my wife is sending her parents a painting in Japan. It's the one that I did of her. It's on my Instagram if you ever want to check it out. Actually, I think it comes up in my portfolio thing too. If it comes up and I notice, I'll point it out to you, everybody. But yep, tomorrow that is being shipped off to Japan. To the in-laws. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's getting late. Yeah, have a good night. Thanks so much for hanging out. It was such a good time. Yeah, it totally was. Yeah, no, thanks for staying up and hanging out, and we'll see you next time. I'll do my best. Ooh, I'm liking this song.
said that every living creature on Earth has love.
How did that make you feel?
It reminded me of my dog, Callie. She died when I was 8. She crawled underneath the porch.
To die. Do you feel alone right now?
I mean, I'd like to believe I'm not, but I've just never seen any proof, so I just don't debate it anymore, you know? It's like, I could spend my whole life debating it over and over again, weighing the pros and cons, and in the end, I still wouldn't have any proof, so I just don't debate it anymore. It's absurd.
The search for God is absurd.
It is if everyone dies alone.
Does that scare you?
I don't want to be alone.
Don't ignore what's happening here. We're having some kind of powerful, weird alchemy, and you have to pay attention when that happens. Stuff is not to be treated lightly.
Listen, I actually just came out here to have a cigarette, okay, and relax
No,
and
sure,
do my thing.
Yeah.
So, maybe another time.
Yeah, but there may not be another time. Okay? I may never get this chance again. I mean, we may never, be able to return to this moment.
hate it when I drop my brushes into my paint. The handle of one brush fell into several different paint pots. And now they are all over my fingers. And it's now gone on other brushes. Time for a little cleaning. How's everyone doing tonight? Getting pretty late. I'm gonna be here for a bit longer though. Who's gonna hang out with me tonight? Hey, how's it going, man? Did you just get off work? Oh, I think we talked about this, buddy, last time we met up. You said you were going to work on somebody's car. This must be that person then? Ooh, what time do you open tomorrow? Is your guys' opening shift super early, or you get to sleep in a little bit? You guys do? You get some nice pizza then. Oh my god, that's intense. A ton of pizza. Gross. School pizza, so we use a different sauce. It's school pizza, so we use the poison sauce. Gross. It's a ton of work, and we all hate it, but it brings in tons of profit. So, dude, has it just like ruined pizza for you then? Zero pizza appetite for you anymore, or do you still enjoy pizza? Is that because you like it, or because you have to eat it? Or just because it's like easily accessible so you eat it? Maybe a little of everything? I somehow still enjoy it. I can't eat basic pizza. It's like I have to make it all the above. That's interesting. So when you say basic pizza, like you're talking about like your cheese and your pepperoni, like that stuff's just like meh for you now? Do you have to like go into like veggie and exotic meat territory now? That stuff is like, bruh, who made this shit? Mashed pineapple with butter on the crust and shredded parm. Whoa! The yawn just hit me in the face. Sorry, Parmesan, Asiago, the whole thing is really good. Dude, I love cheese. I love Parmesan cheese and Asiago cheese. Recently, Yuki and I bought Gouda cheese. It was so good. That wasn't supposed to be punny at all, by the way. I really did enjoy the cheese. 6 cheese of Domino's, so good. So does Domino's like manufacture its own cheese then? Or do you guys like have to buy it, or it probably just comes to you in like kind of packages, doesn't it? This is like making me hungry before bed. Yeah, is anyone else getting hungry before bedtime? Pepper or ham with roasted red pepper and jalapeno with light hot sauce on top with provolone Parmesan Asiago. Ooh, Domino's sends us its own brand. That's funny. Dude, this hair's kind of fun to paint. Sorry, that was like way random. We were talking about pizza. Looks really good. Those are my favorite colors. Same. Yeah, like I was looking at that one painting that you really liked, and also the one that I did for you, and I was like, I want to do more like those ones. And that's why I picked this color scheme and this sort of style again. I feel like recently, like those paintings I've done that I've really tried to paint the subjects realistic, but kind of like push a couple of like accented colors in a couple of spots with like loose brushwork. Like that stuff has been fun, but like I feel like I enjoy painting just this complete off the wall color stuff a little bit more. Where like it's all just the kind of colors you wouldn't expect to see in this on this part of the body, right? I like painting that way more. My buddy Jackson built a 3K PC with a liquid cooled build I want on it. Like those teal colors, but we ended up doing red. Oh, did you help him build it? I was in charge of the colors. Color department, Brayden. Color management, Brayden. I was like, it will look so much better. It'll bring peace to you. Exactly. I'm the same. Like, I don't really like a whole lot of red. My stuff either. I typically always go for the cooler colors, like teal and blue and. Dude, school started this week. It's kind of funny being back in the classroom teaching again. Summer felt like unreal. It was super cool just being a full-time painter all summer. Now it's back to the normal grind. Yeah, and the paper was also completely different with yours. The paper that I'm using right here is, I think, a lot older. I mean, look at this font. Like, you never see this like font used anymore on anything, especially in English. This is like a weird looking word. Like Unterfakchen. Really kind of stuff, but I don't really want to eat at this hour. Maybe I should just go grab a beer. A little bit of wine left. As I mentally prepare for bedtime. Yeah, yeah, dude, totally. That was about Thursday, right? Let me think. I'll be done teaching at 3:30. I could be home by 4. I also could do probably session before class. What time did we do last week? Was that like 11? You're 11, my 10? Something like that. You want to just do that again? Yeah, exactly. Does that work? Yeah, that should work. We're gonna have to go full blast on that itinerary so I can start reserving hotels. Hey, yeah, man, I was actually kind of thinking, what would be the best thing for me to do? I want to help you get the best bang for your buck.
I've just never seen any proof, so
But I don't want to just like grab the wheel and start driving the whole thing. Unless it's like, you would want me to do that, sort of like take the initiative to look for like certain like hotels in certain areas or something, or how would you like me to help you? So should we just sort of like work together at the same time, maybe do different things where like you tell me like where you'll be on certain days and I'll just like find a hotel close to a major station in that area and then just send you the link for it, and then you can book it, but then like at least you'll have at least a good like a place that is like easily accessible by train and stuff. Would that be a good idea? Okay, cool.
it's absurd.
The search for God is absurd.
is no help. He's like, whatever, man. I just want to be there. Does he hate deciding stuff? Dude, honestly, like, that is like the most like not fun thing in the world, where you have to like decide everything, put it all together. Or like, it's fun if like the people you're with like seriously don't care. What sucks is like when people say they don't care until they're there in the place, and then like they don't like what you decided for them. I've like sort of planned day trips for people I've traveled with before, and like they're like, oh, let's do this, and I was like, dude, do not change the plans last minute. We already reserved crap. It'll be more like he wants to do anything. That's good. Like once you're there, that'll be good. Right now, it might be annoying. That's so good. Best. um, you know, maybe my Skype isn't the best. Probably my email is the best. I mean, if you already gave her my Skype, like that's not a problem or anything, but like I'll notice emails sooner, and I kind of only look at Skype when I have an appointment for Skype, you know what I mean? Otherwise, I don't really pay attention to Skype. Yep, I am still doing tutoring. But speaking of which, I need to email someone back. I emailed her today asking about doing tutoring with them. Dude, it's kind of like a crazy time of year, isn't it? School's like back in session. I'm like trying to get ready for that art show later in September, but we're also trying to do a community art class evenings at our school. A lot of stuff to do this time of year. Yeah, excited about that. It's nice to like have like get that stuff going on. Really hoping to sell a lot of stuff at that show. And sell it for cheap. See you in a little bit. I'll see you, man. Have a good night, and I'll see you Thursday. Oh, yeah, okay, cool, I can say that. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Technically, it's Wednesday now.
When I'm with you, I start to lose sight of the identity I've created for myself. I'm blurring, becoming something new. I want to be happy with who I am, but I want you to be happy with who I am too.
Thank you. Glad you like it. I'm having a lot of fun painting it. I don't want to have a harsh hairline right here. I want to soften this up a little bit. Yeah, like that more. I like that you have done it on old book pages. Yeah. And I should show you the book. It's kind of cool looking. Let me go get it real quick. I'm going to kind of do a little bit more of dry brushing these. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab that book. It's kind of cool looking. Okay, so here it is. I got it at a used bookstore for $5. It's a collection of fairy tales written in German. I mean, look at this, isn't this fun? They have this like wizard and like this like prince guy, I don't know. But I love the font. Like this like script that they use. Like, look at that, like you don't see that anymore, right? Like, so I don't know. Aesthetically, I think it's really cool. Well, yeah, I love taking these things and painting on top of them. Gotta do something with the illustrations too. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Like incorporate them into the painting somehow? Is that what you mean? Like there's a little illustration. Oh, you can't really see it. It's kind of down here on the bottom. Kind of like there's this little thing right here. Which like the plan is just to kind of leave it as is, but I wonder if there's anything I can do. Man, the camera's hot. Whoa, this thing gets hot. I had no idea how hot the camera gets. I got distracted. Okay, focusing on the painting again. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Ultra appreciated. I'm going to grab a drink real quick and add a little bit of blue to my palette. I just ran out of blue, but that shouldn't take more than a minute, so I'm not going to turn on the break scene. I'm just going to kind of leave the camera rolling and be back in less than 60 seconds. Feel free to time me if you'd like. Okay, how did I do on time? Am I back? Okay, so I have phthalo blue, ultramarine blue, and cobalt blue. I got all three. And I think I'm going to put all of them on my palette. Does anyone happen to know, out of these three blues, which one is the most powerful? Some of you may be thinking, how on earth would I know that? Some of you might be thinking, oh geez, I forgot what the names were for all the different blues. For that person, I'll say them again. There's ultramarine, phthalo blue, and cobalt. Well, it turns out that phthalo blue is actually the strongest. Like when you mix it with colors, it usually totally jacks up all other colors. So I end up using way more red and yellow when mixing with phthalo blue than other blues. Cobalt is a very nice soft blue, easy to blend with, easy to mix with. Phthalo blue is crazy. And for some reason I decided to get out all three. Well, there's still a lot more to paint, so I think, well actually, even though I got out quite a bit of paint, this will all be gone by the time this painting is done. So, anyways, back to painting. Let's go ahead and use that phthalo blue that I was just talking about for this darker area here where her hair is touching her neckline. I think I'm going to go into talk to myself Bob Ross mode. Is that okay? No one's against that, right? Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be against that. So, here we go. I'm gonna work on this area first. It's mostly in shadow. Be mostly darker up here, so I'm just gonna apply a generous, liberal amount of phthalo blue to that area. And then find a couple of areas of dark value that slowly go down towards your neck there to give the hair dimension and flowing. Hey, we got another follow. Journeyman 1029. Do you happen to be born? Were you born on October 29th? Or is the 1029 completely irrelevant? I realize that I'm stumbling over my words, so I'm gonna get back to talking about painting. Thanks for the follow. So, oh, my son's birthday. Cool, you have a son. My best friend's about to have a son, and I'm still childless. Would love to have a kid someday. Maybe when I'm a more successful painter and can afford confidently to have children. Which isn't today. Cool. Hey, today's session, we're gonna make it dedicated to your son. Today's stream is dedicated to the son of Journeyman. Yeah. Coming back up to here. Oh, it's a little bit darker in this area. They're kind of like that. And we have some streaks that are going directly vertically down. Get some more of these diagonal ones kind of from this area. Cool. We'll touch that up more in a little bit. Oil or acrylic, really nice work. Hey, thanks. Really appreciate the compliment. And this is oil. But I mix a lot of oil in with my paint, make it kind of transparent. You can still see the surface below it, except for in those really dark areas where flop on the paint.
0.001%.
Like, it kind of looks watercolorish, but it's actually oil. I mean, it sort of looks acrylic-ish, but it's oil. So are you yourself an enjoyer of art? Potentially also a creator of art? Painter even, maybe? Yup. Awesome. That's cool. What kind of work do you do? Do you have like a favorite medium? Sorry, I realized that was 2 questions. I'm flooding you with questions. My bad. Let's do favorite medium first. Mixed media. Hey, me too. You probably could have guessed that by now already. Mixed media is best media. Tell me more about it. That's why you're here. Yay! So when you saw us, we were like, oh, this guy, this dude, he's like also a mixed media fan. Gotta watch that. I don't really like this like lack of a shadow beneath this little hair. Let's get a little bit of a darker value there in this area. Okay, I like that more. Let's go back. Oh man, I'm jumping all over the place. I need to jump less. Yes, I totally agree. I think that we are on the rare side. Medium rare. Definitely like not those well done canvas painters or Copic marker dudes or even digital artists. Which by the way, you know, I'm not smacking on talking smack about digital art. I think that stuff's way cool, but I do. So, with your mixed media work, do you, like me, like, are your surfaces and substrates kind of like atypical? I like to paint on collages. You kind of do a similar thing, or how do you do mixed media? Mostly watercolor on paper. Nice. Do you mix anything with your watercolor? Like colored pencils or acrylic? For a long time, I would paint stuff in watercolor, and then I would go back with white acrylic paint, do like the highlights on top. I hated masking. But you know, with oil paint, I don't really need to worry about that kind of
Our
thing.
payday, our pay was the fact that our rent was being paid, and we had a few dollars in our pocket to, you know, get a little greasy cheeseburger from the greasy cheeseburger spot.
Everything is easy. Oh, and acrylic. Whoa, cool. I'll use Crayola if I need the right effect. Whoa. Can you like tell me your Instagram or whatever you use for your portfolio? Would love to see it.
Just making beats in my mama's garage, I was like, wow.
Yes. Open it up. Right here. Whoa. Oh, I love your subject matter too. Whoa, these are way cool. This like blizzard effect is way cool. Reading the description. But you gave this painting away. I like this Nordic themes. Oh cool, I love your dark, creepy style. This is oh, the lighting on this one. The guy who's like holding like the will have things. I love that. The color for the light source is very warm colors, and then the colors in the shadow parts. So fun. We self-published ebooks, etc. So cool. When you say we, who's the other individuals involved? And how long have you been? How long have I been on Twitch? Not too long. I started this summer. Myself and my writer. Yeah. So just since the summer. Thank you for the welcome. Have you been streaming for a long time yourself? I like finding new people on. 4 years. Whoa, that's awesome. Did you start streaming your art, or do you also stream games as well? I've been kind of thinking like it might be fun to also stream games every once in a while. Got done tonight and was looking for new artists. Cool. I'm glad you stumbled upon me. I'm gonna follow your Instagram. Bam. Followed. Did games for 1 year before creative existed. That's cool. That's way cool. Yeah, I love that they have this section for streaming. There's a lot of really talented people on here, and it's so cool. He said we could do art, so no more games now. That's funny. So you've seen Twitch in so many different stages then. That's really cool. Yeah, I do have a Twitter. If you type the exclamation mark SM, it should bring it up. Oh wait, what am I saying? I can do that. Let me do that for you. One sec. There it is. To be honest though, like I have like maybe 5 followers on Twitter. I like update it regularly, but I started Twitter like around the same time I started Twitch. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be an artist and I'm just gonna own the identity and I'm gonna like work way hard to promote myself, and that's when I started a lot of social media stuff. And so yeah, I'm kind of fresh, I guess. Maybe not fresh, just new. Did a ton of stuff still. Having a good time. Grind is real. Like I thought like being a painter was going to be so much more like just painting. I didn't realize how much like other work there was involved with being a painter. It's not just painting. Thank you. I love doing portraits. Yeah, that's so cool that you work on RPGs. I'd love to like work with people who like, you know, are writing books and stuff like that, or working on games and stuff. Need to work on my sort of creative side. I tend to just paint what I see, you know, instead of like imagining new stuff, which I think that's really cool about your work. Like it feels like super imaginative. Like I can see that like you're thinking a lot about like what you want to be in your pieces, and then you go about making it. I just go off the deep end. I like how you put it. You just go off the deep end. It's really cool, and seems to like really be working out for you. So I'm jealous. I'm happy for you. Rather, I'm glad that you like have your whole like sort of way of doing things all figured out, and you have people who like need your work. So awesome. I need to step up my game and find that for myself too. Oh, like do you actually like use your finger to like smudge stuff, or? that what you mean? That's why artists should be that's what artists should be doing, motivating each other. Yeah, I agree. You know, Twitch has been so awesome for that. Like, honestly, I will put my work on Instagram, on Reddit, and just feel like garbage, you know, sort of wondering oh crap, I must not be doing good work because this other person seems to be getting more recognition than my work is getting, and you know, really that stuff shouldn't matter so much, but you end up thinking about it. But then I come on Twitch, and then you know, people talk to me and I interact with them, and it ends up being such a better experience than just posting pictures on Facebook or Instagram and hoping people think you're cool. Social media racket is a mixed bag. Algorithms are crap. Yeah, and it doesn't help when you don't know anything about it, right? I am very I wouldn't say not tech savvy, but I don't really understand how Instagram's algorithms and stuff are all put together. It seems to be put together in a way that benefits people who are investing in their ad stuff. Anyways, I'm old and horrible with social media. Yeah, my social media is not very good either. I need to work on my social media game. Oh yeah, in Twitch, the people here on Twitch are so fun to talk to too. I remember when I first started, people would be oh, you gotta be careful, man, there's some weirdos on Twitch and stuff, and sure, you know, but there's weirdos everywhere you go, and I find that the people on Twitch are much more, you know, fun to talk to and easier to get along with than on so many other platforms. So no, I have a way good time on here. There have been issues. It sounds like you maybe have had some traumatic experiences. I just keep to myself mostly. Uh-oh. You know, that's kind of true for me. I don't all too often go out and then try to participate in every single chat that I am watching, that kind of stuff. So I have a question for you then. Since you started Twitch and until now, has it in general changed in a way that's been good for you and your streaming? Or has it kind of created various difficulties? I have a friend who was doing YouTube, and he was talking to me about how some of the changes on YouTube wrecked his channel and stuff, and made things really difficult for him. Twitch hasn't really had that same kind of thing though, right?
I
Oh, really? Oh, flip. That's like us. Oh, crap. How so? Oh no, that sucks. Did they just like optimize it so that or like make it? Did they change their algorithms too? We were organized way better. We used to be way better than it now. No, what happened? Oh no! Dang it. Adobe used to stream here officially. They got out. Really? Adobe had an official stream? Oh, cool. They got out? That sucks. Like, where else are creative people supposed to like stream at? YouTube? Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Liz Norcal. Hey, Bristletime's back. Bristletime. Nice to see you. The grind is real now. Yeah. I wonder if like a streaming service that was like centered around creatives would ever catch on. I'd check it out. I wonder if other people would be interested in that kind of thing too. I love how easy it is to like just get going on Twitch though. Like overall I like the website, but it kind of sucks that like they don't for ours as much as they used to, I guess. Only thing you can do is be consistent with your make a schedule. Okay, yeah, that's definitely something I actually really need to do. Oh, Bristle time, totally. Yeah, put out a link. Sorry, post the link and we will check it. Yeah. So, I don't know if I've mentioned this to you already. Oh, damn! That is fun. Way cool. I love it. That armor is way cool. So, like, I'm J. Art Fox, right? Of Northern Fox Studios, right? And I just love anything that's, like, icy. You know, kind of like snowy feel. Love the cool colors that you use on here. Great. Awesome work. How long did it take you? Also, I love your easel. Your easel is just like completely covered in paint. It looks like looks like mineral deposits covered your easel. I love that. That's so cool. Bristletime is putting some real Bristletime in with that easel. Oh, I see. Gesso. Yeah. Good. Hours. Did you was that a commission piece or tell us about it? That something that you just like thought up and painted, or what's it for? No, just my tiny study. Just so tiny study. Oh. Now that you mention it, it looks like the size of a hand. To be like, I'm gonna take a wild guess, 4 by 6 inches. Oh crap, but it could be centimeters. In that case, no. Boo. 9 by 12. I got booed. That's me. 9 by 12. That's my word. This one's pretty big. Hey, Journey though, I am going to take what you said and put it into practice. I'm going to take some deep thinking time tomorrow and write up a streaming schedule. One that works with all my other commitments and stick to it. You have inspired me. Honestly, this is like my favorite time of the day when all my other jobs are taken care of, or at least enough where I don't have to keep doing them and I can just paint and talk to dope ass people. This blue cool, which one is it? Hey, thanks for the question. The answer is I used cadmium yellow to and I mixed it with all 3 of these, to be honest. And I'm using all 3 of these in different spots. We have phthalo blue, ultramarine blue, and cobalt blue. So, many blues. And then, like I said, in order to get the green, I mixed it with cadmium yellow and titanium white. And if you want me to write those down in the chat, that would also be okay. Actually, yeah, no, I don't have any ceruleum. Yeah, I'm not against it though. It's just, I don't know, I'm just used to getting the cobalt, ultramarine, phthalo blue stuff. How often do you guys like just buy a random tube of paint? One that you like don't really use often, but you're like, hell, I'm gonna try this. Like, let's see how it goes. So I would love to do that more. Kind of experiment with more colors. That'd be fun. Night painting, eh? Oh, speaking of nighttime, I think I'm gonna go for another 12 minutes and call the stream good at the hour. Have fun tonight. Oil lasts long with medium. This is true. Oh, by the way, Journey has a cool mixed media thing that he does. He uses all sorts of different types of paint. Sorry, I keep saying he, but I actually don't know. Wait, Journeyman. I'm gonna assume that Journeyman is a he. So, yeah, I think that he has a lot of cool stuff and uses a bunch of different things. Check out his Instagram. I'm gonna put his link in the chat one more time. I don't think you were here with me first.
Your memory has nothing to do with it. It's a life process. It's an existential process. This can only happen if you allow yourself to be just a piece of life that you are. To do this, we do many things here and, to become silent. You're actually stupid, you don't know anything in this existence. Then you can simply look at life with great sense of wonder.
I don't know what exactly that means, but yeah, definitely, probably. I don't know. Weird question. It's a cool question. You know, I'm having fun, and I really like sneaking into these like little red spots. Here, I'm gonna try to add a little bit more of those red spots. That way we actually do have like, you know, all colors in here, but just like subtly. Let's just go ahead and get some like, let's dip straight into the red and somewhere cool. Okay, let's get into the shadow. Blend it. And we'll darken it quite a bit. Yeah. We have that. If we can bring it down a little bit more too. Or a blue here, kind of going a little bit more green. Okay, cool. Muddy armor, Cerulean struggles, but kinda suit the armor he got. Yeah, I think it totally works. I'm almost done with my studies for a while. Back, any tips for some series? Ooh. Just keep painting what you love to paint. I think those armor sets are really cool. Yeah, just keep doing what you love. Keep sending pictures. Okay, it's time to wrap up. I'm going to put the lid on my palette and start to clean out my brushes. Today's stream was a lot of fun. I really. Solvent, but I still use it a lot, and I like it a lot. But I have all this turpentine left over from a while ago, so and don't want to waste it. I don't really feel too good by the smell. Sadly though, if my like door's wide open, it's kind of loud. Or if my window's wide open, sorry. Quite loud. There's like a lot of white noise, which could be a little bit annoying for streaming, so probably the biggest reason I don't use a lot of turpentine. Which two is my actually keep all of my brushes in this stein that I got at an Oktoberfest at Snowbird Ski Resort in Utah. Good times. I'm thinking I might need to get new brushes kind of soon, sooner than later. They're kind of, a couple of my favorite ones are eroding. I was at the painting store yesterday. Like one of the pieces framed for a guy who bought it. And I was there, I was looking at the brushes and paint. Love doing that. Like, I don't know about you guys, but looking at like a couple $100 on really nice brushes. Man, this cadmium yellow is so strong. It is so hard to get this thing clean. I think it is clean enough for my beads. Two more brushes to clean. These ones are real quick. Last one. For watching today. All of you. And now final brush is clean. I will be signing out. And we will resume this painting next time. Thanks again. Have an excellent night or morning, depending on where you're at. And cheers.